Good morning. Maya Barber. Here's the plan. Monday morning exercise, followed by what are almost becoming apparently the final preparations before we pour the second floor slab. The timing that I'd previously been given was probably that would take place around the second week of December. It now sounds like it might be this week. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, so we've done the morning briefing. We've done the prayer. And here we go.
1, 2,
3, 4,
5,
7,
8, 7,
6, 5,
4, 3,
2, 1,
1, 2,
3, 4,
5, 6,
7, 8.
8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, thanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, shoulder. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, reverse. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ayusin mo, Ariel. Hindi yung nakaganok ka lang. Na, nakikiyan sila o zero. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, jogging. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, inhale. Exhale.
Done. Before we get to the house, this morning they have removed some of the supports for that runner beam. So we're still left clearly with a few. It's not quite ready yet to go unsupported. Plus, it appears as though Manny was busy with the diggerator and has moved a step closer to getting this entry ramp a bit closer to what the final one will look like. I have no idea how close this is to final, but anyone, including my wife, who was concerned about are the carport entries big enough? Well, if you can get a truck in there, I'm sure you can get my car in there, or our car. So, yes, big enough. Here, yesterday, there was a crew, in fact, of 8. And pretty much exclusively they were working on adding more scaffolding. So, they are apparently quite close to finishing, putting all of that in place. It's Monday morning, and the builder this morning has said we might pour this slab on Thursday. There are some final little bits to be done by the electrician and the plumber before that happens, but apparently that's basically almost all done. So now it's a question of getting all the other preparation, particularly the scaffolding, these supports, into place. One thing we did check this morning is above this front door, where I'm standing now, we have said, I think in the past, there will be a kind of a roof extending quite a long way, effectively over my head, where I am now, so that you can drive a vehicle in under it. If it's raining, people can get out without getting wet. That will not be part of the main slab pour. Remains to be seen how that's being done, when that's being done, what material is being done with. It's brilliant English. Here at the back of the house, I did check with the builder this morning because I was slightly puzzled as to why this area above living area 2 or Linai or sunroom, whatever we're calling it, a bit puzzled as to why that's open. But they will be putting a steel, I've forgotten the name of it now, steel beam effectively from this side across to where you, sorry about the sun, you may see the extra rebar sticking out here. It will not have a concrete slab on top. It is only, above this area is only roofing because there's no room above this. So this will remain empty when they pour the slab, but will get roofing material on it at a later point. And of course, south wall, they will continue to bring up to height for the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10-ish sections until they get down to the house, at which point it is up to height already. So again, a team of 4 here. We're actually again 3 down on the full complement of crew today, but one of those is lead foreman Manny, who is off having his second COVID jab, so excellent reason for that. It's just after lunch. Well, it's an hour after lunch. We'll start here on the south wall, where they are continuing to put in concrete hollow block and pour columns as they go. So they now only have 5 sections just here where they have to bring it up to height. There are still no columns beyond that, certainly at least up as far as the house, so they do have more columns to do. The wall height on the south side, we're almost there. Downstairs, right now, there's only 2 people. Make that 3. No, only 2 people in here at the moment. I wonder, oh no, I've just spotted, over in that corner, 2 more. I wonder if this suggests that we really are very close to completing the scaffolding downstairs. And now, once more, I will have to face the steps of death. Wish me luck again. Oh, you had no idea how much I hate this part. Well, yep, made it up. Down's always the harder bit. And finding somewhere to stand that isn't on the rebar grid. Right, so we are pretty much, I think, close to being done with the rebar grid. What is clear, if you could make them out, well, clear to me, is there are a lot more spaces in place. Looks like, I'm just trying to see if I can find areas where rebar is not tied in. I'm looking behind me. Spin around slowly, very slowly. I think it's all tied in. So we are really getting close up here. One thing, as I said earlier, we have to make sure, is I think I said earlier, is we've got to make sure that we've got all of the appropriate conduit in place to allow for all of the possible aircon units. Actually both upstairs and down now. Started to get proposals coming in. I'm not sure how many units yet we're going to end up with, but it could be as many as 13. So before they pour this slab, I want to make sure that any required conduit for that is in place. And here, the engineer is still checking plans, still making sure that what the plan says is matched by what the reality is up here. And still measuring. Good to see. I guess there is still quite a bit of conduit to be done up here, judging by the amount of unattached conduit that is on the floor just behind where the engineer is now. So yeah, we're not quite ready, but it does look like we're getting close. Ready mix trucks, get ready. Not yet, but soon. Just in case you haven't been watching before, well, where have you been? But this is the layout upstairs. So here we're looking at the master bedroom and the balcony. We're going to walk through then. Stairs will come out here, but from the bedroom you can walk out through, across to a walk-in closet and the bathroom. There will be a bedroom here. Bedroom, for argument's sake, number 2. Over in the corner, 3. Over in this corner, number 4. And here, number 5. With the corridor just here. And again, this will be the part that is open down to the floor below, where the sunroom or lanai or living 2 is located. So there you go, that's upstairs. Hopefully I don't have to come up here again for a while. Right, heading down now. The worst part. And one more look. Just inside where the front door is going to be. It really is quite difficult to get around in here now. So, there are still 7 guys, I think, in here. With one each, I did a bit of cleaning. But scaffolding as far as the eye can see. Well, the bell's just gone. The guys are heading out. So, end of the day, we'll go and have one more look upstairs. Right then, who am I kidding? There is no way I'm going up there twice in one day. We'll look around elsewhere. So here we are, a safe distance away from the steps of death. Of course, just really more of the same in here. A lot more scaffolding went in. I mean, there really can't be much more space to put any more in. I think they must be close to completing that 1.2 meter spacing with all the supports. I'm not sure whether there was anything different done in here today. I didn't see anything else being done differently. And up on top, you saw earlier, they're still putting conduit in. It looks like the rebar grid is probably all in place. I think the tie beams are finished. There looks like there are still areas where there's more spaces needed, and clearly conduit still going in. So they've got another 2 days based on the estimated schedule I was given this morning to get everything ready for the second biggest pour, which they're aiming for Thursday. We'll see how that goes, whether we can stick to that schedule. Here at the south wall, you might be able to make out the different colour of the mortar. So that's where they've added 2 more levels today of hollow block. So they've done 6 sections, which leaves them that way 5 to go. When they've done those 5, I think then we are fully up to height all the way down. But what we don't have is all of the columns poured, and so far on this wall, none of the top beam. So there's still quite a bit of work to be done, but we are very nearly up to concrete hollow block height all the way along from the gate back to the far corner of the property, where they next will turn the corner and try and protect the neighbour's wall. So that's it, day done. It is the 22nd of November, and we are in the final throes of the tentative countdown to the concrete pour upstairs. So we'll see how that goes as the week progresses. See you tomorrow.